What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn welcoming you back for another episode of Shady VGC, where we hop on Battle Spot and play some Pokemon VGC style double battles. So today we're gonna go with 2 battles with our Tailwind TrickRoom team that was suggested by the Shady person, Hydreigon Tamer. I believe his YouTube link is still in the description down below. Remember, if you want to suggest a team for me to use in this series, go ahead and leave a comment with the full team using the hashtag ShadyVGC. We're going to jump into this right away. The ratings have been reset on Battle Spot, so we are down to a 1500 rating, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather be down to a 1500 because of a reset than get down to a 1500. It's Lucas from Pennsylvania. I think this guy is good. I think this is a good guy. I think he likes the battle. It's got a Conkeldurr, Rotom, Salamence, Amoonguss, gosh darn Clefable, and an Aegislash. So I'm not a huge fan of this team. I'm not really feeling it. The Salamence is death defying. The Clefable has Follow Me, which he'll probably bring the Clefable because he sees that I have, oh wait, I don't have any grits. This is not the team with the grass, so he could still bring the Amoonguss. All right, so looking at this, I kind of want to open up Raichu Talonflame because it's pretty nice lead for us. He's got the Conk, he's got Salamence, which gets smacked by an HP Ice. We can set up we can Fake Out, we can Trick Room, we can do all kinds of things. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna open up Raichu Talonflame, get the Tailwind up as soon as possible. We're not gonna go with the Trick Room portion of the team just yet because he does have a lot of slow mons that are gonna appreciate Trick Room, like Conkeldurr, Aegislash, and Amoonguss. So we're definitely not gonna do that. The Hydreigon looks pretty nice here, as it'll smack that Rotom really hard. It hits the Aegislash for super effective damage, although not Conkeldurr also hits the Aegislash for super effective damage. Actually, no, it does not have the knockoff. I'm sorry, it does not have the knockoff. I kind of think I'm gonna let Mawile sit out. That doesn't seem very wise. I'm gonna bring Mawile because Mawile hits a lot of things, and I think I'm gonna go with the Conkeldurr. The Intimidate? No, I'm gonna go Hydreigon. I'm gonna go Raichu, Talonflame, Hydreigon, and Mawile. So let's see if we can get 2 wins today. The last time with this team, we had 1 win and 1 loss in that order. I'm interested to see what we can come with in today's episode. Lucas is issuing a challenge. I wonder he's gonna open it with, I feel like the Amoonguss is definitely gonna be there. Opens up Clefable and Salamence. So the Follow Me is real. The Follow Me is very real. So Raichu floats in the air. Salamence is going to intimidate things, which is definitely unfortunate for us. Definitely unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and I think that Follow Me actually goes before Fake Out, but I'm not entirely sure. So we're gonna learn that together right now. I guess I should know this, but I'm gonna get my knowledge on right now. I'm gonna go for Fake Out on Salamence, and I am going to actually go ahead and I don't think I'm gonna set up the Tailwind. I think instead I'm going to, I am just going to, I kind of want to Brave Bird that Clefable, but I'm intimidated, so it's not going to matter. You know what, I am going to Tailwind. I'm going to Tailwind. I'm going to Fake Out Tailwind. So Salamence is going to Mega Evolve as expected. It is a Mega Salamence. You do not see regular Salamence in VGC right now. Let's see. Clefable actually goes for the Helping Hand. So thankfully I did go for the Fake Out here. Kind of wishing that I had gone for kind of just taking out the Salamence in some fashion, but I don't know how we're gonna do it. I feel as though he's gonna know that I have Hidden Power Ice. He's gotta know that I have Hidden Power Ice. I think I'm gonna actually opt to double switch here. I think he's gonna go Follow Me and then Hyper Voice. So that's gonna hurt no matter what. At least Raichu resists it. Raichu does resist it. So I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Salamence. I don't wanna HP Ice it because if the Clefable does actually go for Helping Hand, it does actually go for Follow Me, at least I'll get some decent damage off. And then I'm gonna U-turn on the Clefable. Clefable is gonna go for the Follow Me here, so definitely as expected. I'm glad I went for the Thunderbolt, and I don't want the Talonflame going down, so we're gonna get the heck out of here. And I'm going to switch out into Mawile because Mawile should be able to take a Hyper Voice. That was a crit. It didn't even look like it. I get hurt by the Rocky Helmet. That is good to know that he does have the Rocky Helmet. And I think I'm going to risk the Biscuit and go out into the Mawile here. Not my finest moment, I assure you, because I think the Hyper Voice is still going to hurt a decent amount, but I gotta force that Clefable out somehow. We're gonna get a T-Bolt off on it. It should do an okay amount. I am max special attack. Salamence actually goes for the Stone Edge on Mawile. Wow, he was really gunning for that Talonflame. Well, here I feel comfortable going for I feel like he's in a bad position on both of his mons. I'm going to hidden power. Actually, no. What would he do? I'm going to Thunderbolt the Clefable slot, because Clefable doesn't hold too much pressure on me right now. And I'm gonna play rough. Actually, will the Salamence protect to stall out Tailwind? Because I could go for a feint play rough. That's pretty risky, but I'm gonna do it because, like I said, the Clefable I'm not really too worried about right now. I'm gonna feint and play rough on the Salamence slot, really predicting a protect here. Clefable's gonna get withdrawn, and I really think we made the correct play here because Aegislash is gonna come out predicting the Iron Head on that slot, which is what I kind of wanted. We're gonna get our Mega Mawile off, and I think we're getting rid of this Mega Salamence. I think that was a really clutch turn for us. Goes for the protect, and the feint is going to make this Salamence KO as long as our play rough can connect after feint breaks the protect. So that protect is now broken. He fell for the feint. We're gonna get the play rough off. It does connect, and you are not living that Mega Salamence. Down goes the Crescent Dragon that we all know and love / hate if you're not using it. So that was an awesome turn for us. I'm actually really proud of that turn. So we see the Rotom does come through, wanting to get a Will-O-Wisp off, I'm certain. And I'm almost tempted to double switch here. Either that, or I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Rotom. And I'm gonna switch my Mawile out into my Talonflame, predicting the Will-O-Wisp on the Mawile. A little obvious of a play, but I think after that last turn, he's desperate and he wants to get this Mawile burned. So I'm hoping that this ends up paying off. We're going to Thunderbolt the Rotom. Should do 40%-ish. It does do around 40%. Hydro Pump actually predicting the switch in. That was incredible and possibly lost me the game. Definitely an amazing turn by my opponent. Wow, and Aegislash subs up. That is huge. That is doo-doo butter. That is doo-doo butter. Man, I could have just Sucker Punched that Rotom and potentially taken it out. We no longer have a Tailwind. I'm going to have to go into Hydreigon here. We see the leftovers on the Aegislash. We know my opponent's last mon is the Clefable. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Rotom again. Actually, you know what? No, because I don't think that'll take it out. I'm going to Thunderbolt the Aegislash, and I am going to... I really want to Draco Meteor the Rotom, but if the... I feel like the Clefable has a pretty good chance of coming in. I'm actually going to go ahead and just Dark Pulse the Aegislash. So Raichu should go first and hopefully break the sub. In comes the Clefable, so not going for the Draco Meteor there was very important for us. Instead, we're going to get a decent amount of damage, hopefully off on this Aegislash if we can manage to break this sub with the Thunderbolt. Kind of hoping we do. As we do make the sub fade, a Dark Pulse is going to follow suit on the Aegislash. So after that terrible turn, we managed to come back. The Choice Specs Dark Pulse does not care about your family. Does not care about your family. We still have the Mawile in the back for the Clefable, and I think we are definitely good to go here. Oh man, I'm really excited because I haven't played VGC in a while. Like that last episode that I recorded was so long ago, and we're actually doing pretty good here. I feel as though I don't want to pop the... I really don't want to pop the Citrus, but I think I'm fine. I'm gonna Dark Pulse. I'm gonna Dark Pulse the Rotom. Rotom's actually gonna protect, and we are Thunderbolting the Clefable. I did not mention that, but I decided to Thunderbolt the Clefable. I didn't want to Dark Pulse the Clefable. Didn't think it would do too much. And we're gonna see here, we get the Para on the Thunderbolt. That is unfortunate for my opponent, and we see the Dark Pulse is protected, and Clefable actually gets an Ice Beam off. So it does not have any Fairy moves for the Hydreigon. Definitely confirmed, because that would have Fairy move would have O-Code. We got a little lucky in that regard. With the Clefable paralyzed, I'm just going to double up on the Rotom. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that on the off chance he gets a double protect off. Another Thunderbolt will take the Clefable out, and I don't want to risk a double protect. Clefable is fully paralyzed, going for the Follow Me. Fortunately for me, I went for the Clefable with my Thunderbolt anyway, and it is going to take him out. So the Para Hacks did not matter much there in that match whatsoever. The Dark Pulse is going to come through. It's Choice Spec, so it is going to take the Rotom out. Down it goes. I'm sorry, baby brother. And we're going to walk away with one win so far in this episode of Shady VGC. We have another battle coming up, though, so just keep your buns where they are, planted in that seat. Lucas, good game. There was a couple of really cool turns there. I'm really proud of those two turns. The one where I didn't go for the slot where I knew Clefable was coming in, and the other turn, which has somehow slipped my mind immediately. completely. Oh, the Salaman's turn when I went for the feint with the Raichu. That was beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And then, of course, my opponent had that beautiful prediction going for the Hydro Pump on the Mawile slot, predicting the Talonflame to take a Will-O-Wisp. So good plays on both parts. Definitely had fun. And Grant is here from Massachusetts for our second and last battle of this episode. Remember, guys, if you want to see more VGC on the channel, don't forget to show your support down below. Tickle that thumb. We got Goodra, Chandelure, Mawile, Azumarill, Rotom, another Rotom, but the Rotom grass, interesting enough. And then the Amoonguss. So once again, TrickRoom does not look good here. Whenever I see Amoonguss Azumarill, I don't want to set up a TrickRoom for them because Azumarill's not that fast. It looks as though Tailwind may not even be that necessary. I apologize. I just realized I have my AC on, so there's probably some background noise. I do apologize. I will turn that off for the next episode. I am going to go ahead and lead with Talonflame, because Talonflame seems nice. And I don't really have much for Azumarill except for Raichu. I think I'm gonna go with the safe Talonflame Raichu lead. Looking at the rest of my opponent's team, the Conkeldurr looks really good here because it does have the Rock Slide for the Chandelure. It has the Ice Punch for the Goodra. Hydreigon still looks fantastic as always, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go Hydreigon. I'm not gonna go Mawile. I'm not gonna go Mawile because the Chandelure is there, and I'm not a fan. I never was a fan. I never will be a fan. At least Hydreigon can go ahead and one-shot the Mawile with a Choice Specs Flamethrower. Let's see what happens. Talonflame and Raichu hitting the field. No hurries, no worries. And Chandelure and Goodra actually open up. Now, I'm nervous when I see Chandelure because there are some people that like to run the cheeky minimize Chandelure. It is definitely a thing. I don't know how well the Goodra can take a Brave Bird. And I'm not really too afraid of the Goodra. I'm actually just going to Brave Bird the I'm going to double up on the Chandelure. I'm going to waste my Fake Out, obviously, because I'm not going to go for the Goodra. But I'm gonna go ahead and Brave Bird, and I'm going to Thunderbolt, and hopefully this will end up being a good turn for us. I don't think Brave Bird one-shots because I'm not choiced or anything like that, so it's not gonna one-shot, and I didn't want to take the risk. Raichu following up with Thunderbolt though should take the Chandelure out. I'm kind of curious as to what he went for, but we'll never know. We will never know because down goes Chandelure. As Goodra does go for the Ice Beam on the Talonflame, I'm assuming, to get some neutral damage off. Although if you had a Dragon type move, it would do a little bit more. I would definitely do a little bit more. So part of me, all right. That's a little bit of a problem because I think I want the Talonflame to take out the Mawile. I think I want the Talonflame to take out the Mawile. I actually think the Talonflame needs to take out the Goodra. I'm gonna set up the Tailwind. I'm just gonna get the Tailwind up for my future mods, and I'm actually just gonna Thunderbolt the Mawile. I'm just gonna straight up Thunderbolt the Mawile. He did. I don't think I saw the Intimidate. I don't think I saw the Intimidate. He decides to run the Hypercutter so that he doesn't lose any attack in this intimidating field. I was kind of banking on him going for Sucker Punch, predicting Flare Blitz. That's why I went for the Tailwind. We see that that is not the case at all. And Thunderbolt is going to do around 40%. Goodra goes for the Sludge Wave, which doesn't affect the Mawile, but it's going to hit both of my other Mons. It's going to KO the Talonflame and pop Raichu's Air Balloon, which means my opponent just made a fantastic play and is going to earn the well-deserved double down. Now, I think I just completely lost this match. Had I just Flare Blitzed the Mawile, I think I would have won. I overthought it, definitely overpredicted, because we have to go into both Conk and Hydreigon now. And the problem with that is I don't know that Conkeldurr can one-shot the Mawile. I also, you know what? I have to lock myself in the Flamethrower. I have to go for Ice Punch with Goodra. I have to go for Ice Punch on Goodra, and I have to go for, actually, you know what? I can go for Earth Power. I'm gonna go for Earth Power on Mawile. Earth Power should one-shot the Mawile easy mode. Without a doubt, it's gonna take it out. Without a doubt, it's going to take it out. And I think that the Ice Punch should do a huge amount of damage to this Goodra. I am max attack Adamant, so it is going to be a 2-hit KO. We're not gonna, we snag a freeze! I don't know how much that matters, if at all, but we snagged the freeze. I don't know how much it matters, but if it matters at all. The Gooey did slow down my Conkeldurr, unfortunately, but I don't think it's gonna matter much. The Amoonguss is here, so locking myself with the Flamethrower would have actually been better. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to Ice Punch the Amoonguss, and I'm going to Earth Power the Goodra. Really wishing I had locked myself into Flamethrower. Man, but I was looking at the Goodra and thinking I want to be able to hit it at least. And Flamethrower is going to do absolutely nothing. Earth Power does absolutely nothing anyway. Goodra stays frozen solid despite the Earth shaking underneath it. We're going to get the Ice Punch off on the Amoonguss, and it's going to be a 2-hit KO. He's going to Spore. He Spores the correct Mon, unfortunately for me. He Spores the correct Mon. I almost want to just gun after the Amoonguss with Earth Power, but I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm just going to Earth Power the Goodra. Bring it down to it's going to need one more to KO. Man, had I Flamethrower, we would have been fine. But this battle is still not over. Oh, Earth Power is actually going to take the Goodra out. I thought he'd live with just a sliver, but I guess I got a low roll last turn and then a high roll this turn. I'm sure we're going to see another Spore on the Hydreigon. But at this point, I think we're okay. He can't really touch either of my Mons. Thankfully, that Goodra, that freeze does matter a lot without a doubt. My Tailwind's going to peter out. But I think we just need to wake up, get an Ice Punch off, and we'll be good to go. Hopefully we wake up this turn. That would be kind of nice. The Amoonguss might actually outspeed us now. Outspeed the Conkeldurr because we did have the speed drop. And he is actually going to outspeed, and he's going to get a Sludge Bomb off. Snag a crit, which is kind of intense damage. That is kind of intense damage for an Assault Vest Conkeldurr. But we will wake up this turn. I don't think we can even sleep through this next turn. I don't think it's possible. Hydreigon's actually going to wake up, and we'll see how much Earth Power does. It is neutral and special. This Amoonguss did look to be a bit physical, so I think this might take it out. It's going to just barely miss taking it out, and that's with a crit. Hydreigon, he's just going to spread the damage around, grab a poison on the Hydreigon, and Conkeldurr's going to wake up and finish this match. So first battle was definitely much more competitive than the second one, but we're on Battle Spot, and the ratings have just reset, so we have to work our way back up to a decent level. However, either way, I think both those battles were cool. The first one was absolutely incredible, that faint moment. Let me know what you guys thought about that faint moment in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave your suggestions for future episodes. We have one more episode with this team. It'll be coming to you probably on Thursday. If you guys want it, let me know. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it